You don't want to go your whole life and actually think about, what if you actually did this? Because at the end of the day,
Old is gone, the new has come. Old is gone, the new has come. Yeah. Old is gone.
Yo, good morning, people. It's about 5:30 a.m. Just got the little one up, fed, done. You know, in this day of age where everything is so fast, so instant, people think it's so easy to just turn up and become the person they want. Newsflash, it does not work. The word become tells you everything. You have to be it before it comes into fruition. I'm gonna take you guys along my day, show you what it's like, someone pursuing dreams, being a father, being a husband, and just totally grateful, man. I'm so grateful for God today. Oh, that reminds me, let me share something with you. So, it's June 14th, sun is just coming up right now, and I think I want to just share this scripture with you guys real quick. So, I think one of the most important things that I try to remember every day is wake up and thank God for one, that I woke up, for two, lock in with him for a little bit, because how you start your day is most likely going to be how you finish it. You know what's so funny about this thing? I love this book. This is God's Promises, but the amount of spelling errors in this book is crazy. So let me try to fix this and read this up again. For this is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even to death. It says, we live in a culture that regularly confuses humanity with deity. It's a kind of sloppy theology that suggests God sits on the edge of heaven thinking, wonder what they'll do next. It's how absurd is that thinking? God is omnipotent. This implies clearly God never learns anything. Our sinful decision and evil deeds notwithstanding do not surprise him. Nothing ever surprises him. From the moment we were conceived to the moment that we die, we remain safely within the frame of his watchful gaze, as well as his sovereign plan. Ooh. So if I reflect on that for a second, I think it's so amazing to know that nothing surprises God. You know, I think a lot of times when I sin or I screw up or I do something, I feel like I'm talking to God and I have to confess my sins to him, even though I know he knows, but I feel like sometimes he might be surprised by something that I did. And that's just not the case, man. God is so intricately woven into your life from the moment that you were born to the moment that you die, that I feel like he's constantly like a good father. Like, I have my son, I have a daughter too. And I remember when my daughter started walking, we would just pick her up, hold her hands, and we'll let her go. And she would fall. We just kept doing it and then doing it and doing it and doing it. And I feel like that's how God is in our lives. It's a constant encouragement to your life. Nothing else. Just pure encouragement. God is good, guys. Start your day with God. Stop playing around. Alright, so we back inside. About to get a little back workout in. I try to work out about 4 days a week, giving myself 3 days of rest. Sometimes I'll work out 5 days a week. I don't often work out 6 days a week or anything like that. I think it's important to recover, because if you guys have been following, I also do landscaping, so I'm pretty highly involved in that job right now. We're working on transitioning out of that and getting it operating on its own, but I'm still highly involved in that job, so it beats me up. So work out 4 days a week. We're doing back right now. We're going to start with some seated rows. I went on Amazon, bought leg press, seated row, leg extension that also has a hamstring curl in it, and a chest press. Bought my weights, done. Basically got a whole gym in about a little over $2,000. I can't lie, man. It's so great to be able to just come downstairs and get an actual fully optimized workout as if I was going to the gym. All right, so first set we did just the 45s. Second set we did 2 sets of the 145. Second set we did 2 plates. Third set we are gonna add the 25 to it, and then after that I'll probably do 3 plates. Try to get like 3 or 4. But I have lately been training a little different. I've been training more for strength opposed to more physique, because I find, at one point I weighed 200 pounds. I weigh like 170 right now. But I got up to 200 pounds by straight up just eating and powerlifting. Deadlift, bench, squat. Now, I don't deadlift or bench or squat right now, but I do those same power exercises that basically make you, like seated row is going to make you incorporate your biceps, your forearms, your lats, everything. It's a more dynamic, it's a more full range of motion that attacks more areas of the muscles. Same with like the seated bench press that I have over here. Same with a leg press. They're more of the major exercises. Like if you had, say, just leg extensions, that's not gonna, anything that you do over time will build you up, but it's not it doesn't attack, like you can't attack your hamstrings while you're doing leg extensions. But when you're doing leg press, you can attack your thighs, your glutes, and your hamstrings, and your calves. So, something to think about if you guys have been training certain ways. Man, don't hurt yourself, but go for some strength, because the minute you're starting able to push some more weight, you get bigger, man. Your body responds so fast. I could actually work out a lot less and focus more on strength training and look better. I mean, that's just what works for me. All right, so we just finished with the workout. Pretty much, I got to do some abs, but I wanted to make this vlog a little different than what I feel I see most of the time with vlogs. I feel like a lot of time with vlogs, people try to put together their best days and make things seem real interesting. And I think that's super fun, film the great moments, but I think it's also super important to be real, especially with your audience, especially in a vlog. And that's something I've kind of struggled with. Do I want to open up and be a little more real with people? Because I've never really was someone to want to open up my dirty laundry in front of people. But, here we go. So recently, how I've been feeling, let me start this off first like this. Instead of focusing on what doors are open, focus on who opens the doors. For me, God opens all my doors. So with that thought, it kind of sobers me up, instead of feeling all anxious and feeling all crazy and feeling like I'm not doing enough. We live in a world full of comparison, and we are always comparing ourselves to one another, and that's never what God intended. When you see somebody doing good, you should be happy for them. That's the stuff that should inspire you. That's why I always make my content, I focus on inspiration, so your inner spirit is inspired, because somebody can motivate you, but then that motivation is done within a day. But when someone inspires you, there's something inside you that changes. And that's what I'm after. I want people to believe in something bigger than themselves, whether that be God, the universe. I'm not going to tell you what to believe. Truthfully, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my God. He's my Lord, my Savior. But for you, my job here is to help you seek something outside of yourself, because you'll never be happy if everything you do is for you. But true fulfillment will come from a service, something that you do for a greater cause, for the greater good of others. So that's my little morning rant, guys. Next thing I want to do, I want to hop outside. I want to get some cinematic shots. The sun is coming out. It looks super pretty. Maybe take a walk, hang out with the little ones. Yeah, and Jeff's coming over today, so we go do a little podcast. You guys will see him. Yeah, let's get it cracking. All right, so it's about probably 6 something, and I'm about to head down to the beach. We riding out on the Meepo board. I'm about to bomb it down this hill with the camera. Let's get it. So there's something really significant about this beach to me, and it represents possibility, because I have been doing landscaping now for like 12 years, and I used to live a little bit away from this beach, probably 20 minutes or so. So every day I would come down, because most of my clients are around this area. I'd come down here and I would drive by this beach all the time, and I would look and I'd be like, man, these people got it made. walk down to the beach, hang out, restaurants over here, yacht clubs over here. I'm like, this is like, you made it over here. And about 6 years ago, when my wife and I bought our house, she was like, hey, we're gonna look at a house down on, I'm not gonna say my street name, but down over here. And once I came down this street, because this street comes down and the beach is all on this street right here. Once I turned, I'm like following the GPS. I'm like, where is this? Because I was working a job and I was like, oh, it's down the street? So I went by, saw it, and I was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. We're literally right on the beach. And here I am, 6 years now. I live down that exact area, that dream life that I wanted. And my whole point of saying this was like, man, God is so good. And we both are hard workers, and we worked hard to get our house, and we got our house, and we are so thankful and so grateful to God that we got it. And it just shows that, you know, a lot of times I feel like we want so much out of life. Like our dream life is this extravagant thing. But really, when I planned out my life, I wanted to be, for one, married with the person that I love and I could start my life with. That was my prayer to God, and God answered that, and I got my wife. Next, I wanted a family. I have a daughter, I have a son, I got a family. I wanted a house so I could freely create, make music, make beats, and not have to feel like I'm bothering somebody, like my bass is knocking at 2 a.m. and my mom wants to kill me. I got the freedom to create whenever I want. I can make as much noise as I want, and no one hears me. Then I want to be able to move around and get down to the beach and come down to the beach in the morning and do all these types of things. And here I am doing it. So my whole point is, for one, pray to God, be specific with what you want. Number two, be grateful for what you have and earnestly work for what you want. And for three, don't look too far outside of where you are right now, because a lot of the things that you say you want in your life, you could actually already have them right now. You know, I shout out to my boy Zidane. He said, bro, what's your ideal life? Write it down. And when I heard that, I said, yeah, you know, I've done that before. I've written down things that I've wanted in my life. And a lot of the times, 50% of my list already is possible. The other 50% is going to be coming in the future. But as of right now, a lot of the stuff that I want to do on the daily, I can do already. So, you know, we always want more. And I feel like always wanting more is not a bad thing, but it's a problem when it starts getting in the way of what you already have and what you can already appreciate. This is beautiful, man. Come on now.
The new has come, and I'm becoming who you plan. Yeah. Now I walk like the chains fell off my feet. Not because I'm strong, but because you keep working in the hidden, growing me in pain, teaching me to yield when I want to stay. I don't feel the pressure, I know what it does. It burns away the lies till only faith is left in us. Every trial's a classroom, every tear a seed. You're not done with me, you're making room for me. So take what's mine and make it yours.
All right, let's ride out. Let's peace out.
I used to pray for the
Yours. Now I'm looking at who open them. Yo, new music, bro.
I've been flexing grace daily. Can't nobody take it from me. Whole life changed when he found me. Now the sunlight hit different on me. Got peace in the tank, love in the bank, hope on overflow. Yeah, I got a lot, but if it all disappeared tomorrow, I still be.
All right, so we're here at the first house. As you guys can tell, this is a block away from the water. Water's just right there. So you got this house. He's got another beach house and another house over there. We got plants. At one point, we're going to have plants going down this whole thing here. So right now, I don't really got to water too much. I got to water this stuff. And I got some flower pots over at the front that I'm going to do. I can't lie, it's not something that I really want to do right now. But this is what I'm talking about, being grateful for what you have, understanding that everything that you do is part of a bigger picture of what's going to come into your life. So I'm going to bang out this right now. You got to just do these flowers here. I know. I'm going to change your brother, bud. I'm going to get him nice. I got you, bud. I got you.
Cheese! I see it.
You want to see it? That's what you look like right there. You see?
Hey, go, Daddy. Hey, go, Daddy.
Here. There you go.
Show you.
You want to show them how you were active before? No, huh? You wouldn't believe it even if I showed you. Look at this, New Haven style, baby. We're gonna tear this up.
We have this.
Can I do your face quick? Come on. Thank you. Oh, you're doing this because it's on camera, aren't you? You're like, well, I'm gonna act all nice and good. I'm gonna close up. I don't know why I felt something in your ear. Okay, here, you got some in your eyebrows and stuff. Look who pulled up. Look, Jeff, good example right now. I'm at a low f-stop. You're not in focus right now, right? But if I change it, you in this shot would be focused. So they'd be able to see you clear. Right now, it's if you start talking, they don't know who it is. But if I come over here and show you my boy, you see him right there. Boom. Jeff got his setup, brought his setup over. Dude's filming, man. Jeff, tell him the channel, man.
It's Jeff Abel, but
it's Jeff Abel,
it's not
right?
Really popping. Yeah, it's not popping.
Nah, listen, it's popping. My boy already went and dropped over like 70 plus talking head videos, straight A-roll. Yeah, they're old, but they can help somebody. There's a lot of content on that page. He just started doing with the camera. We already got the podcast going with Dreams and Day Jobs, so he's on it. He's on it. Don't play modest. We're about to film a podcast here. Look at the setting, man. This looks way cooler on camera. Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna film out here, get some lights, do a.
I feel like I never even
midnight.
realized I had the light on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Do a little midnight podcast. We're gonna talk about some stuff, guys. So definitely tune in. Check us out. I'm trying to think in my head right now what we're about to actually talk about because I got a ton of stuff on my mind. But we're going to make it special for you guys. So, all right. Peace. So I really appreciate you guys coming along with me, enjoying this beautiful Sunday that we honestly work all week for, some of us, especially you guys who are working people, which I feel like a lot of people who are on YouTube watching this type of content are working people. And that's why I wanted to create vlogs and share my life with you guys, because I feel like I don't see enough vlogs that start. It's not like I'm in the gutter, but that start at a point where it's ground zero. Sometimes. But sometimes people hit it big and the vlog is like, a day in the life with a young multimillionaire at 21. Like that, and that's really cool. No shame to those people. I think it's so cool. I watch those vlogs because they're super inspiring for me. But I saw my opportunity in my life as a place to actually come here and show you what it's like to be a dad, to show you what it's like to work a regular job, so to say, even though it's my own business. Show somebody who's hustling and trusting God and the talents that He's given him to truly fulfill my life. And like I said, happiness is when you choose to make yourself happy. But fulfillment comes from doing something for others. And I always wanted to come on camera to inspire and motivate and just be a positive influence in someone's life who cares to take the time and watch a video. So that's why I do my best to make the best music, to film the best angles, and constantly keep getting better. So my ending and closing message is to let you guys know that if you have a dream, it's worth chasing, because you don't want to go your whole life and actually think about what if you actually did this? Because at the end of the day, you got to do something. You're going to choose something. So why not choose something that God placed on your heart? Choose that unique thing that you have to give that the world is waiting for. But you know what they say? Don't let the world wait too long.